happened in the seconds before a plane carrying an Albuquerque Olympian burst into flames. News 13 has learned more about a deadly plane crash involving a former Olympian who calls Albuquerque home.
2 high school students may have also been on board that plane. News 13's Nancy Laughlin is in the Newsplex with the latest on the investigation. Nancy?
Well, Dick, tonight police in Arizona who were at the scene of that crash tell me the plane clipped a fence at the end of the runway before crashing and then bursting into flames.
This is Pat Porter at an awards ceremony just last Friday.
You know, you look back at all the people that have been an impact on your life.
He was a 2-time Olympian, running the 10,000 meters at the 1984 and 1988 Games, considered to be one of the greatest U.S. distance runners of all time. But just after 8 this morning, a plane reportedly owned and piloted by Porter plunged hundreds of feet into a ravine near the runway in Sedona, Arizona, then burned. An employee at Double Eagle Airport in Albuquerque tells News 13 Porter left Sunday with his 15-year-old son Connor and his son's friend, both Albuquerque Academy students. The 3 were due back today. Sedona police say the plane, which had just refueled, clipped a fence at the end of the runway during takeoff.
It reached an elevation, but it looks like the wheels or something on the plane contacted the fence, and that's when it went down the mesa and crashed near the bottom.
Porter leaves behind an 11-year-old daughter and his wife Trish, who is an Olympic high jumper. Members of the track and field community who are also friends of the couple say this is a devastating loss.
I know that both of them are great athletes, and it's just very, very sad. And my hearts go out to the family, and I'm sure everybody else involved in the track and field community that know both of them.
I obviously think of him as a runner, but I also think of him as a father and as a husband, and he was great at both, and it hit me very hard.
And tonight, on the eve of the Olympics, Albuquerque has tragically lost one of its strongest connections to the World Games.
Officials in Arizona still have not released the identities of the 3 victims, but tonight they did confirm that the remains are an adult and 2 children. Back to you.
All right, Nancy, the FAA and the National Transportation Safety Board are investigating the crash. The results of that investigation may not be in for months.